So it's typical of humans to want to control situations. Even when you hear someone talking ill of you behind your back, something that you are not really even present with, you want to be in control of that. It's typical. But today, I want to tell you why you should sometimes let people be people. Let it happen. Let everything happen as it's supposed to happen. You see, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to a friend, and this friend happens to set up a business, a very lucrative business. And the business has been running for about 5 years. Now, as the business was running, there was this particular lady who was part of the employees. The lady used to sometimes steal a couple of coins here and there in the business, and she would catch her and just talk to her and be like, no, don't do this. If you want to grow and become successful like me, don't do this and all that. So a whole lot of pep talks. Now it happened that that was not the only time. The lady had been caught doing that several times. Sometimes she would take huge sums of money. At times it would be very little, very negligible. Now I asked her, why didn't you take her off her post? Because you realize that she is probably doing something that can bring your business down. She said that she saw the lady to be a friend and someone who is down to earth and can be spoken to. So she didn't want to take any drastic actions. And I said, okay, so how long did you observe that? Or did you just keep coaching her and all that? So this friend of mine said, anytime she would get a hint that something of that sort was going on, she would just talk her out of it and be like, don't do it. And I told her that the fact of the matter is, you have always been trying to control situations. You have always been trying to feel that you have power over people's actions. Whilst people are living with their conviction, that is the confusion. That is where the confusion comes in, because at times you don't know that people are really living with their convictions. They are going to do what they want to do because that is what they feel they want to do. And as I've shared in a couple of videos, you can't really control people. So what happens is, we are always in a cage trying to coach people's behavior, trying to talk them into some ways of living that is not really in line with their personal conviction. So always there is that conflict. There's always going to be that conflict when you get to a situation that you feel that you have to always coach people, give them pep talks. If you're in a relationship and there's about to be a breakup, you want to go in and control the situation. But ask yourself, if you have to always be controlling situations, that does that make you powerful? Or is there something you don't know? That is the fact, because if someone is trying to steal from you, what is it that is making them want to steal from you? And are they loyal people? Are they loyal people to start with? If they are not loyal people, why do you necessarily want them in your space? It should happen. Certain things should happen for you to know that this is the personal belief or conviction of so and so that I'm working with. That is the fact of the matter. You see, I've also experienced this several times in my life where people have tried to walk away, people have been disloyal, people have actually spoken ill behind my back and all that. And I had to just watch them do whatever they want to do, because that is the only way you can find out their true conviction. And also, if you want freedom for yourself, if you really want freedom to experience freedom, always let them. Always let them be, let them do what they want to do. So if they want to walk away from your life, let them. If they don't want to hear from you again, let them. If they want to choose other people over you, just let them. That is true freedom. That is true freedom. I've seen people cry so hard over breakups. I've seen people cry so hard about friendships that didn't work and all that, a whole lot. But the whole idea stems from we feeling that we have to be in control. We have to change situations. So that if you see someone and you thought the person was a loyal person, and unfortunately the person's personal conviction goes against loyalty. You feel that you have to talk to them. You have to. Yes, because sometimes it's okay to say you are tired and you can't be coaching people always. Ask yourself, if they really wanted to stay, would you be the one trying to force them to be around? Or would you be the one trying to talk them into staying? If they really wanted to be loyal to them, would you be the one giving them pep talks? The fact that they are not being loyal to you is a personal conviction. The fact that they want to walk away is because they think that they can do better, or they don't respect your friendship. And sometimes it's okay to stay respectable and respect yourself and just let them move away if they want to move away. Let them break up or let them be disloyal if they want to be disloyal, because that is the only way you can find out their true convictions. That is the only way you can find out that whoever I am working with in this life is someone who has my best interest at heart. True personal conviction. True personal conviction. You see, this thing is something that we have struggled with. A whole lot of us have struggled with this, where you try to talk people so much, like you talk to people, trying to convince them, trying to let them see what you feel. That you don't like it when they are disloyal to you. You don't like it when they tell you they want to walk away. You don't like it that they don't want to hear from you again. It's very easy for you to feel that you have to talk to people. Always try to make them aware of your feeling. And the obvious fact is we try to do that because, and we do this because we think that it's going to change the outcome, because we feel that we have to have control. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. A person who wants to walk away has has thought through and planned it, and knows that it is a weightier matter, or it's a decision that is really important. A person who wants to be disloyal has weighed the options and known that your friendship is not really valuable. That's why they want to be disloyal to you. And if you want to be the one always chasing, always trying to make them aware of how they are treating you, then that means that you might be missing something. I've experienced this a couple of times in my life where someone wanted to not hear from me again, and I was chasing left, right, center, trying to explain myself or trying to get the person to explain to me why they don't want to hear from me again. But at the end of the day, I found out that, but at the end of the day, I found out that whatever decision they wanted to make was something that they had really thought through and they have really weighed. And at the end of the day, they took a decision out of personal conviction. So who am I to just walk into their lives and tell them that whatever decision you took from your own personal conviction is not right? That is why you have to let them be. Don't force things. Don't try to convince people left, right, center, because whatever you are experiencing is something that they have weighed. Even when we are experiencing discomfort from all their decisions, they know what they are doing and they know that it is going to come to that. So they know about the discomfort. You are not the one trying to talk to them to change anything. They have weighed it all out and they have seen that whatever the decision, and that is why you should let them. You should let them be who they want to be. You should let them choose whatever decision they want to choose. And at the end of the day, you should make your decisions accordingly. And always stick to people who, out of personal conviction, have your best interest at heart. That is the only way you can get the best out of life. This is the Mo channel, and my name is Boache. If this is your first time joining in or watching this content and you enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the notification button to get updates on future uploads. And once again, thanks very much for watching. I am glad to have. And once again, thanks very much for watching. Till we meet again, stay safe.